Hello, my name is Anna and today I am going to present my final exam for the Attention to Diversity subject. In the first part of the video, I am going to answer two questions. If I were the tutor of a class in which there is a girl who presents some special needs related to intellectual disability, I will try to give her the best educational response possible by creating a PTI with the rest of the teaching team after studying the report and advice given by the counselor. The PTI contemplates the adequacy of the elements and the individualized adaptations of the curriculum. It also includes the teaching team's report sent by me as a tutor, which involves her personal data, school history, relevant information from the psychopedagogical report, adaptations agreed by the teaching team, aspects to consider for the promotion, specific attention provided by the teachers and support teachers, and the collaboration with the family. After that, we will discuss which would be the suitable measures according to her needs. She will be schooled in an ordinary classroom as she hasn't got a severe intellectual disability, but only some special needs. For that reason, she must be attended individually and in groups, both inside and outside the classroom, by teachers of hearing and language and therapeutic pedagogy. She would be able to receive assistance from the center's technical educational assistant if necessary, and significant curricular adaptations will be applied in the curriculum. Furthermore, the school must have prepared a diversity care plan, a document that gathers in a flexible and open way the measures and programs that each school must put into practice to meet the characteristics and needs of their students. The elements of the diversity care plan that could be more important in the case of a school with high percentage of students who do not know the language would be the following ones. Talking about the general actions, I'll say that the most important elements could be the programs and activities against truancy and dropping out of school, as it is important to keep children motivated to study although they don't speak the language yet, and the articulation of mechanisms to offer psychological support to students so they won't become stressed. In relation to the ordinary measures, I could highlight interactive groups in order to practice the language, the reinforcement of the curricular contents taught in class, especially focusing on the students with language disabilities, and the orientation for the moment of choosing the optional subjects which better fits each student, as they will need more orientation in general. Referring to the specific measures, curricular adaptations might be applied, as we must give children the appropriate resources to be able to translate the contents of the curriculum in order for them to understand it as well as to learn the new language at the same time. Spanish programs for foreigners could also be interesting for them, as well as educational compensation and curricular diversification. In my opinion, I deserve a 7 out of 10. I have tried to do my best while working with my peers, but on the other hand, I think I could have worked better and more on my own. Despite this, I have really enjoyed attending these course lessons, as it has discovered to me the beautiful world of diversity. Of course, now I am more concerned about its importance. I have to say that I always thought it was such an important matter, but I have never been able to enjoy listening to a person who is really keen into it as my teacher is, and I am grateful for that. The most important idea that I have learned is the PTI, a plan which includes all the organizational measures to respond to the needs of the students with acne. Preparing this video, I have made a review of all the contents taught in class, and that's all. I wish you have decided to learn a bit more about attention to diversity after watching this video. Bye bye.